Hello, everyone. I am doing an update today on my breast explant 4 months post-op to let you know what happened and what my journey has been. And I'm not really sure how long to make this. I'm just gonna kind of talk freely. I don't really have, a format because I don't do this professionally. I just wanted to get the information out there for what my experience was in case it can affect someone else's life. But my surgery itself went well. It was about maybe, I think it was 3.5 to 4 hours. The doctor did say it was very difficult surgery because he had a hard time getting one of the implants out. And I do believe he cut into the tissue quite a bit because one side is a little bit smaller than the other. Not to where it bothers me that much, but I could certainly see that is, that happened. He also, my implants were black. So, well, one of them was black. The other one was like really, really dark yellow. He said that I had inflammation all in my chest cavity. And so I was in a lot of pain when I came out of surgery. It was very, yeah, it was like a relief that I had them out, but I then had to deal with the after effects of the surgery. So I did get an infection. Unfortunately, I was doing well for the first, I don't know, day or two, and then I started to get a fever and was feeling bad. I mean, immediately after the surgery, I looked so much better. Like the next day, like you could just see the inflammation came out of my face. But I can't say I felt 100% because obviously I still had the medication in me, and I didn't do well with the I forget what kind of what they used to put me asleep. I don't know, but either way, I did not do well with it. I got very nauseous, very sick, and I've never gotten sick with surgery. I've had a lot of surgeries, so that was kind of shocking to me because I've never had that happen. But I got through it. I did go through the infection. My plastic surgeon left town, and so I had to use a different surgeon for follow-ups and whatnot. And he was really good. He was taking good care of me. I did get on pain medicine, or not pain medicine, excuse me. I only took the pain medicine actually for about 4 days, and then I just used Tylenol and ibuprofen. The pain, it was tolerable. I think where I was having the most problem is I had a lot of bleeding from the incisions, and so I was really scared. I reached out right away, and the doctor said, just to put pressure and it would eventually stop, and it did. It took a day or two before it completely stopped, and then the rest of it was just dealing with the infection. Once the infection healed, I was on the road to recovery. I started to feel, much, much better. My joint pain was reduced significantly. I mean, I was just in shock. My face was pretty broken out the day of surgery, and after that, it cleared up. So those were two, like right off the bat, things that I noticed. It was really, a very encouraging step. So I thought, okay, well, if this is happening, then that means that, I've only got better days to look ahead. And I did. I certainly did. I lost 8 pounds. The inflammation in my face went down, and I'm trying to think. Oh, my headaches. I was getting headaches daily. I was pretty much almost bedridden. I was dealing with so much pain that I couldn't work out anymore. The headaches were keeping me in the bed. I had no energy, and like I had explained in my other videos, face was constantly breaking out for no reason. I had stomach issues that have calmed down. And so when I got to the point where I was back working out, so I waited at least 8 weeks and then I started back working out. That's where I kind of really noticed that the pain that I was feeling for so many years had really gotten better. And the reason I'm saying like it's not completely gone, because I don't want to be unrealistic. Like, I was still suffering a little bit with some pain, some joint pain, but it was significantly reduced. And like I said, my skin had cleared up. It was just such a great experience to feel good again, like I could actually live my life and not have to experience what I was experiencing. I did go back for my follow-up. I was my breast looked really big, and so I was kind of like, okay, what is going on? Because I know I was not that big before I went to surgery. So before I went into surgery, I was a B, like a 34B. Now I have put on weight since obviously when I was in my 20s. I'm now 49. So I'm a little bit thicker than I was for sure then, but my breasts were always a 34B, throughout my life. And um, so I was at about a 36C when I finished. So that was pretty nice. But the doctor said it will go down. You've got swelling and whatnot. And so I'm right now wearing still a 36C. And I'm not going to show my breast on camera, but I will show you kind of where I'm at. I can show you my bra. So this is where I'm at. And I'm okay with it. I'm actually I'm very happy. I don't feel like, they're too small, they're too big. I just feel like they're just right. Now with regards to my scarring, of course I did get a lift, so I have it around the areola, and I also have one line going down. He didn't have to go across. That's how I had my initial one done, and you can't even see those scars anymore. Now as of today, 4 months later, my scars are still pretty dark. I can try to show you. I don't want to show you too much, but maybe I could show you the bottom. See, that's the bottom one. Yeah, and around the areola, it pretty much looks the same. So I hope that will get better. I'm using vitamin E. I did not, buy any expensive scar creams. I mean, honestly, I just don't really care that much. But I am going to go up for my follow-up. I guess it's the foremost. I don't know. They just made an appointment for me for next Tuesday. So I guess he just wants to see how things are going. I did mention that one was bigger than the other. He said he could fix it. I honestly don't think I'm going to do that. I'm just not that concerned about it. But I will tell you, in addition to pretty much getting my life back, which I'm so blessed. I'm so thankful to God, for one, for allowing me to have the opportunity to be able to get the surgery. For two, for the doctor doing such a wonderful job. And, and for three, just for it to actually have worked. I mean, one of my implants looks like it had mold. It was completely black. And just to know that I got that poison out of me it's such a blessing. I feel like I've actually gotten a second chance at life. Like, I'm gonna, just think much more carefully with what I'm putting in my body and take better care of it for sure going forward. The only other thing I want to mention, I was introduced to these products, and they, the company is all about basically detoxifying. So it's cleanse, balance, and build. And cleansing, obviously, they have a detoxifier, which are these drops that you take. And then it has the balance, which is that will balance your acidity versus your alkaline in your body, because we want to be more alkaline than acidic. And then to build, they just fill you with all kinds of raw based foods. They call it foods, but it's actually just, it's supplementation. They're liquids, liquid supplementation, and it gives basically your body everything and anything it needs. I thought it was a gimmick. Thought it was nonsense, but I can tell you, I have never felt better in my life taking these products. So if anybody is interested in what I'm doing, I will be more than happy to share that with you. You can just comment in the comments below, and I will introduce what I'm doing. My hair, I mean, literally everything that they do, it's for, you know, digestion. There's this product that it's pretty much just open chia seeds, and you just put it on your food. That's just one of the products, but that is one that is significantly helped me because I had such digestion issues. I was either constipated or I was having IBS issues, and I have not had any since I've been on the product. So it truly works. I mean, this is a true blessing in my life. I just cannot believe I found something that, you know, that actually works. So anyways, I don't want to keep going on and on. I know it can be very um, you know, boring listening to somebody ramble on and on. I just wanted to give up an update. It has been well overdue. I kind of wish I would have done one right after the surgery so that I could give you more details, but I'll try to remember everything. If you have questions or anything at all, I would be more than happy to explain, you know, my actual, you know, situation from beginning to end. I didn't want to go into too much detail because it would be a long video. Um, but by the grace of God, I am healing more than I ever thought imaginable. I'm so thankful that I got them out. And if you're trying to decide whether you should or shouldn't, if you're having the symptoms, any of the symptoms of breast implant illness, I strongly urge you to speak to somebody. You can talk to me or anybody else. There's so many women out there that are going through this, and, you know, ask questions, because this is your life. This is your body. I lost so much time being sick and in pain for nothing, for to have big breasts, and at the end of the day, I feel like I'm doing really well with what I have, what God gave me. So I'm thankful that I had, you know, gotten the opportunity to do this. And I know not everybody can be, you know, it has the money or whatever, but just stick in there and, you know, do a GoFundMe page or whatever you can to collect the money. I would donate to you, just whatever you need, you know, questions answered or just to get that comfort while you're going through this. I would be more than happy to help. And I do apologize for my other videos. I didn't respond to everything, but I'm going to go back on there now and get some of the questions answered that people had, and to let them know how I'm doing. But thank anyone who has watched this video. And again, if you have questions, please leave them in the comments below, and I can kind of share with you the products that I'm taking. It is truly life-changing. It is, you know, they're a big company. This is not a gimmick. This is not, oh, we're just gonna, you know, give you garbage for you to pay and nothing happened. I am actually, I've got tremendous results so far, and I'm so thankful. So anyways, reach out, and thanks so much for watching. Take care.